Hi, my name is Kaitlyn Auyeung. I'm a third-year live action film production student here at RIT. I am an RA in Fish B, Helen Fish B Hall. We have 3 floors in Fish B, and I am on the 3rd floor. My RA freshman year was amazing, actually. I loved him. We always knew that if we needed him, like, we could ask him. I had his Facebook Messenger, and I believe I had his phone number. So it was very much like, if you need me, text me, let me know what you need, and I'll be there. He definitely helped us. There was a couple of things conflict-wise that we had within our floors that he got handed kind of a rough floor that year, but I think he handled it really well. So in terms of checking in on my residents, I kind of base that off of him. I find that very important, just to make sure that, everyone's doing okay, especially nowadays, you don't know what anyone is feeling or hiding from you, and I just wanted to make sure they're all good. So I base that a lot on him. This year, it's been a little more isolating. I still have gotten the chance to get to know my residents and get to have really good relationships with them, I would say. I know my residents are not troublemakers in any way. They haven't given me any trouble, so that definitely is a plus, and they just make it really easy. One really big thing that we have to do that a lot of people actually don't know about at RIT is we do what's called rounds, and that means when you're on duty, it means that you go around to certain buildings and you actually go through the building floor by floor and check to see who's doing what they're not supposed to be doing. So that's something we do, depending on the schedule, maybe 2 to 3 times a month. Yeah, it's just really interesting how many people don't know about it. So other than that, we have to do our educational displays. Those are the bulletin boards you may see outside of your hallways, and they just, they're supposed to be educational. This month, actually, I did in honor of National Women's Month, or International Women's Month? Women's Month. I did a bulletin board talking about all these different women in history that have done so much for the world. Yeah, we just really check in on our residents, make sure that everyone's doing okay. Other RAs in Gibson or in, I believe Ellingson, did Zoom movie nights or Zoom game nights and stuff like that. Living indoors is actually not as bad, I feel like, as people think it is. I will say freshman year, moving in with someone who was not my sister and sharing a room with them was absolutely terrifying before it actually happened. I just kept thinking, okay, am I gonna like this person? What if we absolutely hate each other and then we're stuck the whole year together? There's no changing that, That's gonna be really hard. So that aspect of it, I get, is very scary. I understand that. But everything else is really not that bad, even showering, not scary, but it takes a minute, to get adjusted to sharing a bathroom that has 3 showers with a whole floor of people. But everything just takes a little bit of getting used to. It's really not that bad. I will say, as an RA, I've had my own room and it's slightly bigger room, so that's a plus this year. Which was really nice. That made it a little nicer living here. But I mean, overall, it's not that bad. I wouldn't say it's that bad.
I will make this is a Nolan note. Please do shower. Just in general, if you're in dorms, please shower.
Please wash your sheets. Yeah, no, oh my god, I was gonna say something else. Selecting dorms, I know is a hard one at RIT because as a freshman, they kind of choose your dorm for you. You don't really get a choice in that matter. But in terms of just moving into a dorm, I would say my biggest note, you don't need everything you think you do when you're moving in. I have seen people move in with we have these carts for move-in. And especially in my hall, there's no elevator. So when you have to bring all your stuff up one by one, carrying it up 3 flights of stairs, it's a hassle and it is not fun. Luckily, this year they said we could all have one person move in, help us move in, and like any other normal year, you have your whole family come up and it's fine, you have hands, but this year was just such a struggle. Me and my mom carried everything up, and I thought minimal this year too. It was not even, I've seen residents when they were moving in, like, if you look at some of their rooms now, not that they're messy, they're just really full. There's a lot of stuff in there, and I'm like, you don't need all this stuff. That'd be my advice, is think about what you really need. And if anything, you know, normally there's breaks. You can go home and pick up more stuff if you need and bring it back. But don't ever, like, first time, just bring everything at once. It's so much more work for yourself.